hey, let's finish our drive home together, because there's something I want to talk about, and I'm sure that it is not just me that went through it sometimes. So, have you ever had one of those days where everyone chews too loudly, there's too many noises going on at the house at the same time, there's just every single thing is irritating you, and the words that I like to say is, any second now I'm about to ginger snap. And I say that just because I have red hair, but that's my phrase, is that I recognize when I am about to ginger snap. Something is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and I'm gonna flip out, and then everybody's gonna look at me like I just grew a horn out of the front of my head, because why did she just flip out? Like, what's going on? And they're gonna say, oh, it's perimenopause, or oh, it's her time of the month, or whatever. And when no. And it's not that you're crazy, because you automatically go into that guilt mode where you're like, oh, I just lost my shit again. I'm such a bad mom. I'm so impatient. I need to work on patience. I need to. No. The only thing I need you to do is I need you to recognize what is going on, because your body has went into survival mode. We call that fight or flight. I was stuck there for years, and I had no idea how to get out of it. I thought that I just needed to relax more, or I needed to, do more me things, like I started getting my nails done again. And yes, those things are great. And I started getting massages again. Not because I chose to, but because the VA decided to pay for them because of part of my chiropractic visits. And I was like, oh my God, these are great, because they actually help me sometimes more than anything else. But the thing I want y'all to understand is that when you recognize that you are completely overwhelmed, stop going through the guilt mode. Stop thinking that you're a bad mom. Stop thinking that it's something that you are doing wrong, because it's not. We all get stuck in these phases of life where we're just trying to handle everything for everyone. And I swear to God, if one more person puts one more thing on my plate, I'm just gonna check out for the day, which we don't get to do. We don't get to have a day off. We don't get to just check out. So you've recognized your body is in survival mode, and you've paused, and you're like, okay, the pause is that moment between the trigger and your reaction. Now, my default reaction is to just scream about it and yell, because nobody has listened the first 5 times I've asked it in a normal human voice, right? Till the demon comes out, and then everybody's like, what the hell's wrong with her? What the hell's wrong with me is that I have said no to myself so many times, and then I'm mad that nobody else wants to say yes to me. I'm not even saying yes to myself. Why would anybody else say yes to me? That's the problem that I have created. I have stopped saying yes to myself for so long that I say yes to everybody else and no to myself, and then I'm pissed off whenever everybody else puts me as a last priority. Why would they put you anywhere else? Because you've put yourself last. So what I'm wanting you to do as a mom, as an overwhelmed mom, is to recognize that you matter too. What you want matters too. The boundaries that you create matter, okay? Here's an example. And this is strictly just an example. And it's not even a recent example for me, but it has happened, okay? So I have some young kids. Let's say my 2nd grader has this birthday party that she's been invited to at school. Everybody's been there. They've never heard of this kid's name before until the invitation to this birthday party arrives, right? And me, I'm 42. I am not in my I want to make adult friends era. I have friends, very few, but I don't want any more, because that to me sounds like another freaking chore for me to handle, okay? I'm not wanting new friends. So whenever this birthday party invitation comes, and let's say the party venue is at this person's house, absolutely not going. I'm absolutely not going. The only time when I will consider going is if it's at like a skating rink or a park or somewhere open and big, and like I don't have to sit in a group of mom circle that I don't know and I don't want to talk to after this party is over, okay? I'm just being honest. I have put myself in these positions for far too long to where the closer the time gets for this party, the more anxiety that I have, okay? Do I give some crappy excuse? Do I create something on that day that prevents us from going? Or do I just say no? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going. But my energy gets amped up, and I'm like, oh crap, that birthday party is next freaking week. I gotta go buy a present for a kid I don't know, never heard their name before. And then I gotta go force myself to sit around these moms. So you can either go do all those things, and then by Sunday, you are spent, okay? You are stressed out to the max because you didn't want to go, you didn't want to buy a present for this kid that your kid's doesn't even care about. It's just a social event for them. They just want to go, okay? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. I used to do it. I used to do it to myself to where I would be just... The build-up for it would just be enough to carry me into this, I don't know, not depression, but like just ginger snap. I was about to ginger snap, and it wasn't even anybody's fault. I had done it. I had said, sure, we'll go, and I'll fake it the whole time, and I'll do the things. No, you don't have to do it. This kid doesn't know you. This mom doesn't know you. She's probably honestly not wanting to do it either. But that's what we do, is we do some things that we just don't want to do, and then we're left trying to put ourselves back together out of survival mode. Stop doing it to yourself. Just say no to making somebody else comfortable so that you can make yourself so uncomfortable that you can get actually physically sick from it. Like this upset stomach, the headache, the tension in your neck, the whatever. Is it worth it? Nope. It's not worth it. So, what I want you to start doing is saying yes to yourself. Say yes to plan something fun for Saturday that's during the party. Like what we do is we have a lot of state parks around here, and we love going to the state parks because they have waterfalls and hiking and just being out in nature. So your kids get to spend all this energy, and you get to be, treated by nature and vitamin D and feeling closer to the Creator, or whatever it is that you do. But setting those boundaries and not forcing yourself to go through these things that put you in survival mode is step number. It's total game changer whenever you decide that you don't have to do these things, and that at the end of the day, your kids are not going to hate you for it, because they would rather just spend time with you too, honestly. They may sound like they just would die if they didn't go to this party, but like they're 7. Do you remember when you were 7? Do you remember any birthday parties that you went to when you were 7? Are you still friends with any of the people that birthday parties you went to at 7? No, probably not. Probably freaking not. So at the end of the day, you're not sacrificing your kids' future by not going to these birthday parties that no one cares about. So in the comments, just what are some of the things that come to your mind whenever you're like, you know what, I need to start saying no to that, and I need to start saying yes to myself? What are some examples that you guys have? Let me know. I want to hear about them.